You know that song.
I do.
We like it.
Gets you in the mood.
That is time for Travel Smart this morning. Next weekend's typically one of the biggest travel days of the year. We're talking about the July 4th holiday.
So what can we expect to see on the roads, and where can you go if you need to get away? Speaking to us live is travel expert Gabe Saglier, who we can expect to be in his traditional 4th of July jacket. Okay, take a spin for us. It looks awesome.
Should I do a little spin for you? This is my 4th of July.
Give us a twirl.
Get up. I get to wear it on the air here on KTLA.
Nice.
Of course, it'll be worn during our 4th of July picnic next Saturday.
It always looks so good. Always looks good.
My favorite holiday after Christmas, the 4th of July. So happy to be with you on it to talk about road tripping, because I think that's what a lot of us are going to be doing next week.
Yeah. So most people don't want to go on a plane, right? They don't want to do that. They want to get away. So where are they going?
All right, so a couple of options out of LA. And listen, the appeal of the road trip, it is affordable, it's very important now, easy to plan. And if you want to stay close to home, a couple of hours away, I mean, there's so many options here. So I picked a couple of options depending on how far you want to drive away from home next week. And let's begin in my former hometown of San Diego. It is family friendly. That's the appeal there, because the zoo is back open. The safari park is back open at less than 50% capacity. So if you want to reserve your spot as soon as you possibly can. At Legoland, California, the theme park is closed, but their Sea Life Aquarium is open, $9.99 to get in. But again, you have to reserve your spot before you go. So if you're going to do the San Diego thing, keep an eye on the news. There are a couple of, the COVID news continues to be a bit of a factor in San Diego, but a lot of families are heading that way. VRBO calls San Diego one of the top 10 destinations for the 4th of July based on their reservation. So easy to get to, and some fantastic beaches, especially in North County, my former hometown of Encinitas. If you want to do a great beach, Encinitas, Carlsbad, great spots.
Oh, Encinitas is gorgeous looking town. Well put there, Gabe. Okay, so you say travel right now is what you describe as a delicate dance. So what should us travelers out there be aware of?
So I call it a delicate dance because, we are starting to gravitate toward these smaller town destinations, these open space destinations. But do the folks there really want us coming in large loads? Probably not. So I call it a delicate dance. We want to move into these small towns, Encinitas, for example, up in Solvang. I was up in Solvang this week. But you have to realize that the folks there are still kind of concerned about the urban folks, the city slickers coming to their town. So let's be respectful when we go to these small towns. But these open space, more sort of remote, off-the-grid destinations are going to be the name of the game, I think, not only 4th of July weekend, but into the summer as well. So we have got to get there and stay there, I think, responsibly, and you got to play by the rules and respect the folks who are your hosts when you're there.
All right, let's talk about Joshua Tree, just 2.5 hours away, a super popular spot. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so if you want to go off the grid, you go to Joshua Tree. No dependable cell service. That could be very appealing for a lot of folks. One of the few national parks in the state of California that is fully open now. But Joshua Tree, if you're going to do the camping thing, is on a first-come, first-served basis. So either you leave super early, or keep in mind that there are some private campground options to the north and the south of Joshua Tree. Otherwise, 800,000 acres of open space. If you're a backpacker, there are 13 different staging areas at the park if you do some backpacking overnight, and some fantastic campsite options as well. But this is gorgeous open space, which I think all signs point to a very desirable way to travel as we head into the summer season, and probably throughout much of the rest of 2020 as well.
You know what's so good about Gabe? He doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the talk.
Oh, yeah.
He walks the walk,
He lives it.
He talked about San Diego because he was there, but he knows a lot about the San Ynez Valley. What's so great about the San Ynez Valley? Why should we visit?
Well, let me tell you all about the San. So, Wendy Birch introduced us to Santa Barbara last hour. You keep driving, say another 40 minutes, you're in the San Ynez Valley. This is Santa Barbara County's wine country, ranch country, made up of 6 great little towns. Solvang, my mom lives there, Buellton, Los Olivos, Los Alamos, Ballard, and the little town of Santa Ynez. So historic, quaint little towns, fantastic dining and wining. And so if you want some of this, if you want just these gorgeous scenic drives, Fox and Canyon Road, for example, I mean, these are just great open space. And again, only 2.5 hours from Los Angeles. All the hotels there are open and doing the social distancing thing and the safety protocols. It's just one of those great destinations we oftentimes forget about, but it's just on the other side of those Santa Ynez Mountains. You could do the day trip to Santa Barbara. You could do the day trip to Cambria or some of these coastal towns to the north. Otherwise, some fantastic things to do there in the beautiful Santa Ynez Valley.
All right, Gabe, you've known me long enough to know that I've been wanting to do this forever. One day I'm going to do it. RV camping, take an RV and head somewhere. 3.5 hours from LA is Paso Robles. Tell us about that.
Yeah.
My dream,
So
right?
if you're doing the RVing thing, and listen, Lynette, you're not alone. There are signs showing 1,000% increase year over year in RV rentals and campsite reservations. So Paso Robles has become really sort of this RV hub for a lot of folks. 3.5 hours north of Los Angeles. You got some great destinations there. There's a place called Cava Robles. There's a place called Vines. There's a place called Wine Country RV Resort that's very family friendly. So you got these sprawling resorts with lots of fun stuff to do on site, but it puts you in the heart of Paso Robles where, again, the wine industry is on fire. The dining scene is as hot as it gets in Central California. Beautiful wine, sort of resorts, and you can take the 46 west, and you can get to the coast real easy within half an hour, 45 minutes. Cambria, San Simeon, the little town of Harmony. So if you want to do the coastal thing for the day, you can do that. Otherwise, just great open space and super friendly. They love Angelinos there in Paso Robles.
All right, we're almost out of time. Really quick, if you want to get away, Northern California's Mendocino.
Yeah. Road warrior, you want to travel 8 hours to the north, Mendocino County, where it's about the rugged coastline, about more than 24 forests. The cannabis tourism industry is growing quickly there, so that's your cup of tea. That's, to put it bluntly, where it's happening in Mendocino County. But 8 hours.
That.
Oh, you got that, Lynette?
I got it.
8 hours north of where we are now. 2 hours north of the Bay Area, and again, one of those great open space destinations. A lot of us are buzzing about.
Awesome. Is Madeline right there? Is my little girl there?
Come here, sweetheart.
Madeline,
Yeah,
come
Madeline,
on in
say hi.
here.
Quick, come here.
Say
She's
hi,
putting on her
Madeline.
necklace.
I met
Forget the
Madeline
necklace.
when
Come
she
here,
was
sweetheart.
in Renee's belly.
Oh.
Oh, she's want to come over and say hi.
Here. Quick, just come over here.
Come on, do
She's
it.
5 years old and does not listen to her father. All right.
Okay, let's give you some more information really quick.
Great to see you guys.
For Gabe's travel tips, insight from him, you can head to GabeSaglier.com. There she is. There's our little Madeline.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi,
You
baby.
did it. And your necklace looks beautiful. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Gabe.
Thanks, Gabe. Good seeing you, bud.
Thanks,
right.
guys.
We'll be
Happy
right back.
4th.